Hello, my beautiful reader friends. It's Tiffany with an IE, as you can see. Welcome back to my channel, and for today's video, I will be doing a book haul. So these books, I've gotten them from 3 different places. 2 of them are these very special editions from Fairy Loot, and then a majority of these are from Mysterious Galaxy. A lot of them, except for one, was from their New Year's book sale that they just had. And then the rest of these are from Barnes & Noble. They had a 50% off hardcover sale. So yeah, let's just get into it. These are some really great books. So first, I'm gonna do the 2 from Fairy Loot first. So I have Girls of Fate and Fury by Natasha Nyan, and this is the beautiful Fairy Loot edition. It has orange sprayed edges. The cover's purple instead of red. I'll pop up an image of what the regular hardcover looks like. It is signed, and oh, there's not much special stuff, but the hardcover's purple. So yeah, it's just really beautiful. And now that I have the full trilogy, and I think, oh, the first copy of this, I mean, the first book, I don't know what I'm saying. The first book in this series, Girls of Paper and Fire, I think I got that from Owl Crate, so I have that edition. And then the second book, Girls of Storm and Shadow, I have the Fairy Loot edition, which comes with 2 special dust jackets, and now I have this one. So yeah, they're all very pretty. And then my next Fairy Loot book is this really pretty gold foil edition of Gilded by Marissa Meyer. Also has gold gilded edges and a ribbon bookmark. And the end pages are absolutely stunning. This is the back. It says, "All magic comes at a price, but love wasn't part of the bargain." And yeah, it's a naked hardcover, and this has to do with, it's like a Rumpelstiltskin retelling, I think. And yeah, I love all of her books that I've read so far, so I'm excited for this. I think it's a standalone. I do also, I mean, I did buy the regular edition, but I'm giving that as a gift to a friend, so I'll just pop up on the screen what the cover looks like for the regular edition. Oh, and also, this is signed. So, yeah. Okay, now I'll get into my Mysterious Galaxy picks. So let's see. I have this one I picked up before the sale, but it is A History of Wild Places by Shea Earnshaw. I've read her debut, The Wicked Deep, and really liked it, and I have her second book, Winterwood. I found the Owl Crate edition at Book Off one time, and I was like, okay, I must get it. Also because her naked hardcovers always have like really pretty like foiling, and it's really pretty. But this one is actually in the mystery section, I think. So it's adult instead of young adult fantasy. And it does have something really pretty under the cover, as you can see, and it goes to the back as well. So although this dust jacket doesn't really appeal to me, it just looks like a Rorschach test or something. I think there's mushrooms in this book or something. But yeah, it was because the naked hardcover is so pretty, so I had to get it. And then the next book, so at the sale at Mysterious Galaxy, there was also a cart full of books for like, after you buy stuff, you are able to get a free book on that cart. So the one that I picked was Aristotle and Dante Dive into the Waters of the World, which is the sequel to Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. So yeah, they had this. And it is also signed, but it's a little beat up. So someone donated the first book to my little free library, so I need to read both of them, especially since I know the first one, the audiobook, is read by Lin-Manuel Miranda, and Hamilton was amazing. So yeah, excited to read this after I read the first one. But yeah, I got this one for free. Okay, now let me get into the books. So I have 3 that I bought for my friend DJ because he's currently out of town for family stuff right now, but he'll be back soon. He asked me to pick up these books for him, so let me just haul them in this video, but I won't be keeping them. Okay, so they are The Hunting Party by Lucy Foley. I really want to read her other book, The Guest List, because Meg with Books really loved that book. But yeah, I didn't hear as good things about this one. Then I have The Coldest Touch by Isabelle Sterling. She wrote like the duology, like These Witches Won't Burn. Yeah, so I don't really know much about this. It is a pretty white, and it has this peach color underneath. But I think, oh, it looks like, oh, so I think it has to do with like this girl's an oracle and this girl's a vampire, so sounds interesting. Okay, and then the next one is The Liar's Knot by M.A. Carrick. This is a pen name for the authors Marie Brennan and I don't know how to pronounce the author's name. I think it's like Alex or something. Yeah, so they are co-writing together under this pen name, and this is the second book in this series. The first one is The Mask of Mirrors. So yeah, DJ has the first one already. Okay, now let's get back to my books. So I picked up The Hating Game by Sally Thorne. I know this one's really popular, but when DJ and I went up to LA to see BTS in concert on a screen, but then it didn't end up happening, long story. Anyways, parking was $80, so we just decided to go home. Yeah, anyways, on our way up to LA, we were listening to the audiobook for this, and it was so good, and just like, oh my gosh, the banter. It was great. So I want to actually read this and listen to the audiobook. Also, the main character's name is Lucy, and I was thinking of doing a reading vlog where I read books with characters named Lucy because my cat's name is Lucy. And recently, like, all the books that I've been picking up have had a character named Lucy, and I was just like, what is this coincidence? But yeah, so excited for this. And then I picked up The Dragon Republic by R.F. Quang. I do have The Poppy War, which I still need to read, but I was very impressed by her because she's quite young. She's like 25, and she has like a double master's, and then she's getting her PhD right now, and just, yeah. So they didn't have the third book there in paperback because that's in purple, and I have The Poppy War in paperback as well, so I want to collect them all in paperback. But yeah, so I just picked up this one for now. And then, oh, this was on my list for most anticipated releases last year, 2021, because now it is officially 2022. But it is All These Bodies by Kendar Blake, and she is an author that I need to read as well, that I mentioned in my 2022 goals as well as my 2021 goals. And also it's a signed edition, so that is why I got it, and it's so short too. Oh, there's also like blood on the spine because this one's kind of like a mystery or something, but yeah, there's her signature. I have met her before, so my copy of Three Dark Crowns is signed and personalized by her. And then I picked up Sunkist by Casey West. It looks so cute. I love Casey West. Oh, there's some pink inside, And then the hardcover is like this nice green, and then there's also sunglasses right here. So yeah, can't wait to read this. Oh no. But yeah, I will save this for when I'm in a reading slump because these books really do help for that. Next, I picked up Shadow of Light by Molly E. Lee. This is the sequel to Ember of Night, which we read for Mysterious Galaxy's Young Adult Book Club in like August, and I really liked it. And it had sort of like a big reveal twist at the very last page, and was also cliffhangery, so I'm like, I need to read the rest. This also looks a bit smaller than the first one, but it is a trilogy, so super excited. Has to do with angels and demons and stuff, so yeah, really excited. And then I picked up Little Thieves by Margaret Owen. It's pretty chunky. She wrote the Merciful Crow duology, and this was also on my list of most anticipated releases from last year. And this is basically a retelling of The Goose Girl, but with a twist because it's told from the maid's perspective. And then the last one from Mysterious Galaxy I got, this is Dracula by Bram Stoker, of course, the classic. And there's illustrations by Edward Gorey. And the best part, which convinced me to get this book, despite the random hair on here. Oh, yeah, you can see there are bats stenciled on the pages and on the edges. And there is also a ribbon bookmark as well. But yeah, and the cover is like fuzzy. So it's just a naked hardcover. But yeah, oh, the end pages as well. I hadn't looked at that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, they're different too. Okay. But yeah, so I'm excited to read this. Finally, I might just save it for spooky season or something, but we'll see. It was just too beautiful to pass up, so I needed to get it. Okay, don't fall books. Okay, now on to my Barnes & Noble books. So the first book I have here is a graphic novel slash comics, whatever. It is Fangs by Sarah Anderson, and I love her Sarah Scribbles series, so yeah, this is great. I wanted to pick up this because I heard it was great. I wish it was still spooky season so I could read these. It also has black stained edges. It's very short. And this is just the artwork. The art style is different as well. So yeah, excited for this. Obviously has to do with vampires. Let's see, the next book I have is All These Warriors by Amy Tintera, another one of my anticipated releases from last year, and it is the sequel to All These Monsters. And it's a duology, and it's quite short as well. Yeah, just has gold foiling on the spine. Next book is What Big Teeth by Rose Sabot. Yeah. So I just love this cover. It's very horror-esque. The author is non-binary, I believe. Yeah. And oh, there's not much. But yeah, one of my friends read this recently and quite liked it, and I've been eyeing it, and I wanted to get it for the longest time, but because of the sale, I'm like, okay, might as well finally get it, so got it. The next book, oh, I got Luminous by Mara Rutherford. It's also very short. It's what is it called? Not raised, embossed. So it feels really cool. And it's just very pretty. Oh, I got this because look at that. it's very pretty. So yeah, I don't really know what this is about, but I think it's just a fantasy of some sort, but I haven't read her other books either, but yeah. I'm just excited. Sometimes I just pick up books because pretty covers, you know. Okay, then I picked up Sisters of the Snake, and this one is kind of like The Prince and the Pauper retelling, but like with Indian representation and stuff. So yeah, this is also one of my anticipated releases of last year, and it was also an Owl Crate pick when it came out. Oh, it's just orange. But yeah, I saw it there, decided to get it. And then, oh, I picked up A Psalm of Storms and Silence. I don't remember if this was on my anticipated releases list or not, maybe. But this is the sequel to A Song of Wraiths and Ruin, which I still need to read. But yeah, now I have the sequel, which is quite chunky too. So hopefully I can just read them together. And then I got My Contrary Mary by Cynthia Hand, Brody Ashton, and Jody Meadows. This is about Queen Mary, and you can see right here that I have the Lady Janie series as well, which they wrote, but now they're also writing the Mary series. Yeah, you can see them on the back as well. But yeah, so, oh, it's a nice green. And the second Mary book is going to be about Mary Shelley, so I'm really excited for that one. It's called My Imaginary Mary. Yeah, so got that. And my last book is The Bones of Ruin by Sarah Rawley. Super excited for this. It's about an African tightrope walker, and the thing is that she cannot die. So it's historical fantasy, and yeah, it just looks super awesome. I've heard good things about it. It's a chunky book. Yeah, so that is it for my book haul. I will list all these books that I've mentioned in the description down below, so be sure to check out those links if you want to know, like, learn more about them and what they're about, because some of these I don't know what they're about. But yeah, thanks for sticking around with me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!